Ok. Oi, tudo bem com você? Tudo bem? Tudo bem? Tudo bom? Tudo bom? Well, probably you've heard that before if you're studying Portuguese, and you probably know that it's a little bit hard to pronounce, and sometimes Brazilians don't answer what they're supposed to, and sometimes you say it and they say what? So if you've ever been in that kind of situation, stay with me because now we're going to talk about tudo bem in Portuguese. The first thing you have to know is there is no real difference between tudo bem and tudo bom. Both mean how are you? Literally, all good or all well. And sometimes you may ask, well, but if I say tudo bem, do they have to answer with tudo bem too? Or if I say tudo bom, can they say tudo bem and vice versa? Yeah, you can. Tudo bem and tudo bom, they are basically the same. And if you say tudo bem as a greeting, the other person might say tudo bom. It doesn't really make a difference. Some people might say, oh, but that's different. Yeah, don't believe that. But a very common use for tudo bem is for how are you? And the second use is everything all right? And usually when we want to ask, is everything all right in Portuguese, we add with you, like all good with you, all well with you, tudo bem com você, tudo bom com você? And we have some additional examples. Nossa, Thiago, está tudo bem com você? Eu vi que você caiu da bicicleta. Comigo tudo bem, obrigado, mas a bicicleta se ferrou. Oi, tudo bem com você? Queria te fazer uma pergunta. And here in the last example, you see that Nossa, Thiago, está tudo bem contigo? And contigo it's like it's with you too, but it's more intimate, it's like more friendly. So that's what you would probably say to a friend or to someone who just had an accident and you wanted to know whether this person is okay or not. Another point that you probably know is when you say tudo bem, there is the letter M at the end of bang or bong, either way, but you don't really pronounce it the way English speakers or Spanish speakers would pronounce it. When we Brazilians say that, we say tudo bem and see that my lips don't touch. There's tudo bem and it's very nasal. The sound doesn't come out of your mouth mainly out of your nose. Tudo bem. And that's a common situation for like English speakers or Spanish speakers because when they say that, they tend to say tudo bem. No, not tudo bem, tudo bom. Why? Because first, it's not a nasal consonant, it's a nasal vowel, tudo bem. And second, because you might make some mistakes that you didn't want to make because you might link the word with the next word. As in the example, eu estou bem e ela está bem também. Eu estou bem e ela está bem também. If you say that with a nasal consonant, tudo bem, you would end up saying tudo bem e tudo bem me. Eu estou bem e ela. Eu estou bem e ela. No, 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 no. Eu estou bem e ela. If you want to make the sound with more accuracy, you could say bang, like bang bang in English, or bank, but you don't let the last sound out. You don't say bank. Just say bang. Then feel where your tongue is touching, like tongue, the back part here especially. Bang, bang. And that's how you should sound. Tudo bem? Eu estou bem e ela está bem também. Eu estou bem e ela está bem também. So that's the third point actually. And the last one is when you ask a question like, is everything all right? Or how are you? Either way, you have to say, you have to raise your intonation. Tudo bem? Tudo bem. Tudo bom? Tudo bom. And of course, we don't stick to that formula. No, actually, to the formula tudo bem, tudo bom. Of course, we do stick to that. But we like replacing tudo bem, bem or bom with other words in Portuguese as well. And I've talked about that on another video, so you can check that video. It's actually very interesting. I do like talking about the way Brazilians greet. Well, that was the quick question and answer, the Q&A for today. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. And até a próxima!